Breaking the Chains has brought me a long ways. I used to be homeless and on the streets, but through Breaking the Chains, I actually have a place to live, which has given me security. I've actually known Deborah for a very, very long time. I was in my addiction with her, and she would see me out on the streets, and she would ask me, "Do you want help?" She's like, "I got somewhere where you can go that'll help you." And I told her, "No, I'm not ready." And she found me like 3 or 4 times, and she'd always stop and pray with me. And I've always told her I wasn't ready. But then there was this one time when I actually went to jail, and I got my head clear enough to where the drugs and stuff were out of my system. And I knew exactly where to get the help because she has already reached out to me a bunch of times out on the streets. But at the time I wasn't ready, so I refused. But when my head got clear, I was able to call her and make a good choice. And she came and she went to court with me, and I was able to come into the program at that point. In previous situations, I've never lived anywhere that you could feel the love, and it's really cool because there are people that don't know you, they haven't known you for a long time, but yet they're the ones that show you the most love and the most care and the most respect. So it's a real good place to live.
When I first started Breaking the Chains, I was real lost. I was numb, had no feelings. I didn't care about myself or anybody else. When I graduated Breaking the Chains, I had feelings. I cared about myself and others. They helped me get a job. I'm a full-time cook. I have a husband, I have my kids back. I would say Breaking the Chains is a good program for girls that was in the situation that I was. If they give themselves a chance with Breaking the Chains, they will be successful like me.
I remember the first time that I met Deborah, and she was just a force to be reckoned with, and somebody who had so much confidence and just knew what she was going to do and how she was going to help other people that were like me. And when I first came around Breaking the Chains, I remember it was just a prayer walk, and I was too scared to actually go on the prayer walks, but I would watch and just watch and watch. And as Breaking the Chains started to evolve, I left where I was at as far as I was kind of receiving help elsewhere, but it was more so my story that was more important than who I was. So I left that situation and started getting more involved with Breaking the Chains, and just as services, getting counseling, one-on-one case management, starting to learn, taking classes, starting to learn who I was as a person, and then dealing with the trauma and dealing with my story and what I'd gone through. And as that evolved, I learned that I'm not a victim. I'm not a survivor. I'm a thriver. I have the potential to become a leader, and that was kind of terrifying. But Deborah and the support of everybody at Breaking the Chains really saw that, hey, you have something inside of you, and you have a platform, you have a voice, and you're so much more than what you experienced, and you can provide hope and something else for these women out there. And I didn't have a job, I didn't really have childcare, so it was hard for me to go places and do things. And because of Tiffany and her connection with where she's a manager at, I was offered an opportunity at a job, and I took that opportunity, and it'll be 3 years in May that I've been in this job position. And because of that job position, this opportunity, I was able to get off of welfare. I've been able to support my daughter and myself. I remember when Breaking the Chains helped me get into my first apartment. For the first time, I was like 26 years old and never lived on my own, and I was kind of terrified. I didn't know how to properly really do laundry, much less keep track of my bank account. And so it was a combined effort from both Tiffany and Deborah teaching me basic life skills.
Before Breaking the Chains, I was actively in the life of prostitution, being abused, and had low self-esteem, low self-worth. I lost my kids by CPS, and I wanted to change my life, so I took the step by calling Breaking the Chains, and they quickly got me into a rescue mission and placed me in their inpatient. I've developed spiritually my focus on God and knowing my higher power, as well as I've now have my kids back from CPS, as well as I've had counseling and developed tools on realizing why I allowed men to take advantage of me, and knowing that my past hindered my future, but now I know that my future is bright. Breaking the Chains has helped me out tremendously, not just with counseling, but like anything that would trigger me to want to go back to prostitution. They made sure that they allowed me a way. Such as my daughter's birthday. She was able to have a wonderful birthday party because of it being a trigger to usually want to go back into prostitution. Breaking the Chains has made sure that I didn't have to worry about money or nothing. They've helped me out with gas to get back and forth to my classes, along with whatever else I needed it for. And they even helped out with my son whenever he came to one of my classes, helped him play basketball and spend time and just let my kids know that there's a brighter future. My hopes and dreams after graduating Breaking the Chains would be to continue on with my education. I want to become a drug and alcohol specialist and be an active advocate to help get prostitutes off the streets of America, not just Fresno. I feel like I have an impactful story that can give hope because I was given hope through Breaking the Chains.
Hi, my name is Arian Pauls, and I am more than just a survivor. I have the opportunity to be the lead victim advocate here at Breaking the Chains. In that role, I am able to lead a group called Survivors Connect, giving the women an opportunity to come together with their peers and do life together. I also now have the distinct honor of being able to be a part of a mentoring program for the youth who go through the new Friday court system.
Hello, my name is Deborah Rush. I am the CEO of Breaking the Chains. I'm also a survivor of human trafficking. Breaking the Chains is a 501c3 community organization that provides hope, healing, and restoration to survivors of human trafficking. We do that at our long-term trauma treatment center. Here at Breaking the Chains, it is imperative that each individual's client's needs are assessed and addressed based on their particular situation. With that, we do not provide a finite definition of what a client's stay is here. While they are here, they receive counseling classes, alcohol and drug courses, life skill classes, job readiness, job placement, and eventual transitional care back into community. We need your help. So if you'd like to get involved, if you'd like to know more about the services that we provide here, please reach out to us at www.btcfresno.org or call us directly at 559-402-3955. Together we are Breaking the Chains.